Hi there, it's Catherine again from Sunnyside Journals. I'm going to do a little make stuff with me. I kind of left a bunch of you hanging last week. I posted something that I made and then I went away for a few days. And that was kind of mean because so many of you had so many questions about what it was that I made. So what I'm going to do is finish making it right now because the way I did it, I like it, but I need to fix it. So I'm going to finish it right here so you can see what it was I did and why I did it. And yeah, so let's get started. What I did was I posted this. I don't know what it's officially called in the junk journal world. I've been calling it my word snippet board book because I don't know about you, but I love putting in little word snippets from books into my little vignettes that I create in my junk journals. I'm going to be playing with my focus the whole time, I know it. And I had been keeping my word snippets in a tray that I was just calling aptly named words. But the problem was when you have this many word snippets, it's very difficult to find the right one, and it can be quite overwhelming because they were simply in a pile in one of those cups. So I thought I need to be able to see them all at a glance. And initially I thought, hold on here, I thought this book was going to work for me. I was hoping, I paid 25 cents for it at my little thrift place. And oh look, there's still some in there because I tried to make it work and it didn't work. I'll have to find something else to do with this because I really think that cover is adorable. Anyhow, I was hoping I could slide my word snippets into all these photo sleeves, but they were just slipping around, and then if it went upright, they were just sliding to the bottom and in front of everything, in each other. Anyways, there's a few more to get out of there. Suffice it to say, it wasn't working. So then I created this, and I really like it, but it's not big enough for me. As you can see, it's way too overcrowded. So what I'm going to do today is, initially I thought, oh, I'm just going to put a pocket on this side, and that way I can put some loose ones or some loose pieces of paper into the pocket, but that I'll have most of my word snippets on this side. And now I've decided I actually want both sides to be word snippets, and that way I can declutter this side and move some of them over. So what I did, let me pull this off because that's not gonna do. That won't hurt. This doesn't need to be phenomenal. I don't mind if that glue is there because this is just going to be a working book for me for work. What I initially did here was I took an old book that I was not going to be using the cover. This is one of my books that I buy that I fussy cut. So I don't know what I paid. There's no price on it anymore. I suspect I usually try to pay less than 99 cents. And if it's my local store, children's books in my local thrift store are they're either priced at 79 cents or 99 cents. So this was either 79 cents or 99 cents. And it gave me tons and tons of fussy cuts. And now this cover I'm going to use for my word snippets. So what I did here was I knew that I needed something that was somewhat sticky, but not too sticky. I didn't want anything permanently sticky. I wanted something peelable sticky. Well, my first thought to that is the best peelable sticky I know is washi tape. So I grabbed some washi tape. I grabbed one of the ones that really is one of my least favorites because it takes quite a bit and I don't like to waste my washi tape because I don't have a lot. This is all the washi tape I own in the world. Actually, that one's not washi, but the rest is washi, and it's all I have. So this one's not my favorite. So what I did was I picked out some wide washi. I wanted lots of sticky room. And that way, I don't know if you can watch me do this, but as long as I'm careful, I can just lift that word snippet off and use it in one of my books. And I can stick it back on, and then I can pull it back off again. And I know that eventually that's going to lose its stickiness, but it's really going to take a long time. I'm quite sure I'll wear this thing out before I'll wear off the stickiness. And if I do wear off the stickiness, I'm just going to lay down a new strip of washi and start again. So I'll just show you what I did. And it was easy as pie. I simply, that time I used glue. This time I'm going to make it even easier for myself. And I'm simply going to use double-sided glue tape. And I'm simply going to run it down, run a strip down here. Where's my scissors? Oh, of course they're gone. Oh, I took them downstairs. I was fussy cutting while I had a little break for lunch. So I'll use these. There we go. And then I'll show you how it works once I get everything in place. So I'll do one in the middle. There. Oh, I gotta start a new one. Well, we'll get you as far as we can get you. Don't want it too wide because I don't want it to stick out over the edge of my washi. All right, are you still, how far do you, oh, you're still sticky? Okay, all right, that works. Now, where's some more? I found that I'm not particularly fond of this. I found some old things that I've used double-sided tape on, and I'm not happy with how it ages for in junk journals that I sell. I want, for my own personal junk journal, I don't care. But if I'm selling it to someone, I really want the highest quality of glues that I can use, because these people are counting on me to provide a quality product. So I have actually stopped using double-sided tape in my junk journals that I sell. Oh, hold on. You come up. There we go. Oh, I'm not sure. I think I ruined that one. I may put down one extra one just to be safe, because this is skinny. So I got quite a few rolls of this that I will end up just using for various junky things. It's not a great loss, and I will use it just for my own personal use, especially for things that I don't necessarily want to be able to keep permanently, or if I'm going to be reinforcing it with other glue, then yes, I'll use it, but not completely on its own. All right, so I just want to burnish this down. Make sure it's well stuck. I'm sorry if you're jiggling. My goodness, I hope I'm in focus. There we go. Yeah, so when I posted the photo of this side of it, and I thought I was being so clever sharing what I had done and and I really am happy with it. And then I checked my Instagram while I was away. The hotel had free Wi-Fi, and I pulled up my Instagram, and there were so many of you saying, "What is that? How did you do it? Tell me about it." And I realized, gee, that wasn't a very nice thing to post, something odd. If it had been a normal thing, like the inside of a nice spread that I've done in a book or something, that's fine. You can post one of those. You can spam that and fly away. But this, yeah, I get it now. That was kind of weird. All right, so this glue tape here, double-sided glue tape, is ready to go. And now I'm going to take my washi tape, and see, it's sticky on that side. That's the side I want sticking out. So then I'm going to place it over top of the glue tape. And I'll just snip that. Now, I find that in order to make sure it's stuck down, I almost have to use my stumpy little pathetic fingernails and just do the best I can to make sure, because if you try and push down on it, you're going to stick to it. So this may look silly, but it was the best way I found that I could glue it down. So there we go. There's one strip. Let's get this up. Off you go. I must confess, I do love peeling off double-sided glue tape. Come on, you. Stick down. Up you come. There we go. All right, so here we go again. This side of the washi tape, sticky side up. You got to be really fast or your finger will stick to it. Oh, I'm trying not to jiggle the camera. I'm sorry. And one more to go. I wonder if it's getting dark. It's starting to get dark here. Let me try the light, and if it looks awful, I will turn it off. Come on, light. There we go. Well, let's go with that for a second. Nope, you're not sticking down. Come on. Two and three. Come on. There we go. All right. So row number 3, washi side, sticky side up, washi tape, sticky side up. There. Fingernails to hold it down. And then I'm just going to trim it down here. I know that's been out of the camera angle. I apologize. There we go. So now I just got to make sure that that's as well applied as it can be. But like I said, when you do it, you'll understand. And maybe somebody out there will have a better idea for me. But this worked, and it's working. So that's fine. There. So now the way that works is I'll move some of these over because, like I said, this is just way too crowded. Maybe one day if I get really, really organized, I'll have them in themes like love and peace and, you know, travel ones that say journey and beginning and ending, that sort of thing. I always try and leave myself a little edge so that I can pull it up. If I stuck that fun right in the middle there, you could pretty well kiss the fun goodbye because you're just not going to be able to pull it off. So I'm going to move some of these over, and it just needs to be a little edge that's stuck to it so that you can still have access to pull it up. Happy smiles. What are these? That's an old one. That one I trimmed actually. All right. Oh, there's one. Dragonfly. What are you? Oh, rich she was. Said like that. Said like Yoda would say it. Little puppy. So, and that's basically it. Wildflowers. So now I at least will be able to see better my little word snippets. Please let me know down below if there's actually a correct term for what these are. I call them word snippets because sometimes it's just a word, but sometimes it's a whole string of words, which Personally, I love when you can find the perfect whole string of words all together that goes nicely with whatever illustration or little black and white photo. That's always fun too. So here, let's move a few over from the other side. I just save, not like I said, and like most of you do. I know I'm preaching to the choir here. All of you are, most of you, I would dare say, are junk journal makers yourself. We love seeing what each other is doing and learning from each other and sharing from each other. On the off chance that you're someone who just simply likes watching the process of what we do as junk journalers, nothing gets wasted. So here's the inside guts. This is actually the guts from Little House on the Prairie. But the words are nice and big, and there's lots of nice sayings in Little House on the Prairie. So this is the one I already ripped out. I was working on a Christmas journal, and so the chapter on Christmas has already been ripped out of this book, and the cover has already been used on a previous junk journal that I made. But I won't throw this out because this is something, if I'm not fussy cutting watching television in the evening, I will word snippet in front of the TV in the evening. It's a mindless little thing that you can just do with scissors and paper, and the rest, the leftover papers, if it's camping season, I take them with us and we start our fire with them, our campfire. And if it's wintertime like this, eventually when I have enough, they just go out into the blue box, our recycling program. We'll pick them up. And so as much as possible gets reused from an old book to make into a new book. Here we go. These are coming along nicely. I've got quite a few surprises. Look at that. Huh. Alrighty. So this is what it was. This is the big surprise. I wonder if that's quite long. I'm going to put you on the other side. Because oh yeah, you're not going to be able, I'm not going to be able to close the door there. I'm going to have to remember to use short words on that side and longer words on this side. So I'm sure someone out there will take this and run with it and create an even better way to do it, or maybe there is a better way to do this. But for now, for the short time that I've been doing this, this actually works very, very well for me. It lets me see my word snippets quickly and easily, and it lets me reuse it because, as you can see, watch this, it just comes up, but it holds it in place for as long as I need it held in place. Oh, look, I've got word snippets everywhere. They can wait. There we go. Oh, no, it must be another side to it. Very tender. That's the right side. There we go. So it just allows me to see better and pick the right one a little bit quicker. And so, yeah, there it is. That's it. That's my word snippet board book. And it's easy for me to see and grab and choose which word snippet will be the right one to go on the perfect little illustration. Well, thanks for crafting with me today, and I'm sure I will be doing something tomorrow. I've been missing my room so much. I'm going to be in here tonight all evening, happily crafting away. All right, I'm done. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk soon. Bye.